I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day.
BoxingVoice.com. All the guys want, I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. You done bust your ass like Mayweather. I was trying to fight every fighter. I sacrificed a lot
Dollar DVLC Productions
to get to where I got to.
What do you bring to the table?
Let's get this on. Let's do it. Well, it's like this. It's wait.
All right, that's it. Hold on. Bernard, everybody calm down.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I sacrificed a lot.
BoxingVoice.com.
To get to where I got to.
BoxingVoice.com. What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radios. Do apologize. Quite late. But I bet you guys thought I wasn't going to come back at all. But yes, I am here. And we had to discuss this news before it gets a little stale. Looks like George Kambosos is out in the media claiming he was offered a Floyd Mayweather comeback fight. I don't know how true that is. We're just here to report. We're going to give you that information. We'll screen share where we got it from. And this is what we're talking about. If you guys are interested. If not, I just did my job, reported on the latest, hottest news, and I'll keep it moving, and we're on to the next one. But this will be today's topic. George Kambosos says he was offered a fight with Floyd Money Mayweather, a comeback fight that George claims would have took place in none other than Australia. So he was not only going to be able to attract the likes of Devin Haney to Australia and the likes of, Dow Jordan to Australia, Lomachenko to Australia, but now George Kambosos is claiming he was going to be able to get none other than Money May in the squared circle in a stadium fight, no less, in Australia. So, again, this is what you want to talk about. This is what we're talking about. You can call in, voice your opinion. Once again, we are a little bit late. Hopefully that doesn't throw us off too much, and we can still get it in, get some calls, and get another nice second show. So, once again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, go ahead and do so. Let's get to the facts here. Here goes your first screen share of the day. And as you can see, Mayweather offered a comeback fight. It's been revealed that Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. was offered a comeback fight against former lightweight world champion George Kambosos after not fighting since 2017. Now, what I don't understand is when was this fight supposed to take place? When was it supposed to take place? But let's get to the main slide. Obviously, Kambosos offered a fight with Mayweather. Here is the tweet. Hassan, who is a known clipper, so to speak, on Twitter, he clips the juicy parts, puts them out there. He clipped an interview with Mill City where Floyd Schofield said he was offered a George Kambosos fight for June, but they said no because, quote unquote, he's not good enough, and they wanted someone in the top 5. That was what Floyd Schofield's dad said about George Kambosos. George Kambosos heard that, came back and said, bruh, you just making shit up. I actually was offered Floyd Mayweather, not some guy from Prison Break. Kiss emoji. Hassan said, go watch Mill City live. That's what they said, laughing out loud. George said, the same guys that said they were poisoned before the Shakur Stevenson fight and that they shit themselves from a few days out. Laughing out loud, had on face emoji. I wouldn't believe a word from them clowns. Just clouding off everyone's name, but not even stepped in there against one half-decent guy. So Najee then says, wait, Mayweather wanted a comeback fight against you, Cambo? And George says, yes, in Australia. Big stadium fight. Wink emoji. And then Hitchens says, champ, don't do that. I know you probably don't fuck with me because I left Mayweather Promotions and me and you could have took over the sport together, but George Kambosos is my easy work. Let me do what I'm about to do to him because I got something for that ass. Face with Hardin smoke out the nose, flex emoji, and a little bit of sweat on the head emoji. So, Richardson reacts to the back and forth Twitter messages and also pleads with Mayweather not to steal his food, especially when it's already on his plate. So this is what we're talking about. If you're interested, you already know what to do and how to get involved. Discord is available. X Space is also available if you want to call in. We're going to go ahead and put these links in the live chat here on youtube.com and get these phone lines open. So once again, if you want to call in, request on Discord or X Spaces where you can join the conversation. Now, we're also going to be using the live chat to communicate. So if you want to communicate via live chat, feel free. Link is now in the live chat here on YouTube. And I'll flood the chat a bit, plus pin it to the top to make it easier to access. Once again, we're talking the return of Floyd Money Mayweather, allegedly, versus George Kambosos. No date on it, but we know that it is recent and new, and it means after the fight that just took place with Wiley because Hitchens is pleading with Mayweather not to take his fight. So it's obviously something that's in the works coming down the pipe. We got James Benitez on a check-in. What is up?
Yo, what's up, Nash? You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo, man, I can't believe Floyd's even entertaining or even giving Kambosos a shot. He even thought about giving Kambosos a shot. Like, Kambosos to me, man, he's like a joke in the sport, even though he got that one upset win over Teofimo Lopez. Like, he's a joke, man. Like, yo, he had to rob Maxi Hughes and shit. We saw what Lomachenko did to him. Like, bro, like an old Floyd Mayweather would definitely stop him. So that's comical. Even with Floyd would wear 16-ounce, 18-ounce gloves, whatever the fuck, he probably would still beat the brakes off of Kambosos. So that's not appealing at all. And Floyd Schofield, man, I'm so fucking tired of the Schofields, man. Like, but I think that they would have lost to Kambosos, man. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that Floyd Schofield is actually better than Mickey Bay. You can't argue that with me. Or you can't even tell me that Floyd Schofield is on a better trajectory than Lee Selby. Or if you can, I'm gonna think you're a big ass liar in this because I don't think that they even gonna be that good. But they just got a little social media buzz, because they on the Hood podcast. Shout out to Mill City. Shout out to everybody else that entertained them. But they ain't really it either. What I want to see that since this is already food on the table, this is an easy title defense for Richardson Hitchens. He go ahead and beat the brakes off of Kambosos and show him that he doesn't belong and put his ass into retirement. So he can go ahead and do those comical fights that he needs to be doing over there in Australia. Because he doesn't belong. Now, what's next for Hitchens? Whoever the fuck wants to call him out, man. I mean, because, Tio's not going to say his name. But if he does get a shot at Tio, I would love to see that fight. He's going to beat Tio and take his belt. And, any other contender at 140 because he's the best there. As always, Ness, shout out to you and shout out to the community. And I'm still disappointed in Floyd, man. He want to entertain Kambosos, but not give us a Keith Thurman fight with how bad people think of Keith Thurman. Not even entertain a tank fight, which could be a exhibition that everybody will really pay to see, But it is what it is. Shout out to you, Ness. I'm gone.
All right, all right. Shout out to James Benitez. Shout out Atlanta. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. We out here grinding and working. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're at 238,968 subscribers. So we need about another 40 subscribers to get to the next goal of 239,000. I'm out here working, man. I need your help. Definitely need your help to hit that thumbs up button. Also, don't forget our TBV U Studio PS5 raffle. Yes, it is the U Studio raffle we had here, but if you've been watching this show, you know that I didn't use it. That shit is maybe 2 hours old. You get to get it with the Undisputed Game. How to win it, $25 virtual raffle ticket. All you got to do is use $25 to get yourself a virtual raffle ticket by sending $25 to the Boxing Voice Zelle or the Boxing Voice Cash App. Those both QV codes are on the screen now if you want to pause to scan them so that you can be part of the raffle. And we're taking calls, so if you want to call in, you can also do that by using Discord and X Spaces to communicate. Looks like we got Nike Hendricks on the check-in. What is up? Gotta unmute, Nike.
Yo, you got me?
I got you.
Shout out to the Boxing Voice, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. So Floyd's supposed to be trying to fight Kambosos or what?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, come on, man. Damn, Floyd. I mean, people do say fight a real fighter, Floyd, but damn, come on, man. Floyd, I think he's too old to be trying to make 35 at that too. Like, you gotta cut that weight, champ. Floyd, what? Damn this.
Nah, you gotta remember, Kambosos is at 40. Floyd's at natural 47. I mean, this is an easy fight for Kambosos to move up in weight.
Yeah, because Floyd said before too, though. He said shit. His natural walk around weight is like 55. The most he get up to like 57. So for when he was making 47, it wasn't that hard for him. And he fought what, like 1 to 2 fights at 54?
One fight. Well, yeah, 2.
Okay, so
Cotto and Canelo.
So yeah, so two fights at 54. So shit. I mean, I just still don't like that, man. He might try to. It might be like his boy, like his boy Tank. Cherry pick gone wrong. Shit, because Kambosos is still a young enough active fighter to at least touch Floyd up. That ain't no fucking Logan Paul. Kambosos, we ain't gonna disrespect him like he ain't a 2-time champ at 35. He was unified with the lineal. Then he became he 2-time unified. Cause we don't count the what was that belt he had took from Maxey? They don't count it as a
IBO.
Yeah, they don't count it as a, I guess, major belt, but it's a world champion belt. They paying sanctioning fees. So shit. The nigga was twice unified at 35 to be technical. So I mean you can't knock him. And real quick, hey, Tone on or nah?
Nah, it's just me.
Just you. All right, they might hop on later on or whatever, but I'm gonna make it quick, man. Then I'm gone, man. But yeah, Ness, from earlier, cause I tried to get in. I don't like Tyler Perry either, man. And I'm gonna give you his best movie, Alex Cross, when he was the detective. Other than that, all Tyler Perry movies are bullshit. I don't like none of them fucking cross dressers, none of them cross dressing movies. I don't like the Wayne brothers. I don't like Martin. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might think I'm crazy. I don't like Will. Will was getting fucked in the scene. Like, I don't like none of that homo agenda shit, man. Hey, if you're homo, you're homo. But me as a heterosexual man, I'm not into that. So I don't watch that type of shit. So, and then the one of them dudes who was talking about Denzel suck, you took the words out of my mouth, man. That's his best movie, John Q. That's the best Denzel movie, right? That's John Q, man. That man went to war for his fucking son, man. So I fuck with that movie, man. And yeah, man, Floyd, that's crazy. I think Ramirez, he was looking strong too. Ramirez was looking real strong, man. But I'm glad he looking strong. I hope everybody say Devin Haney might be outmatched. So when Haney beat him, it's no excuse to be like, oh, well, Ramirez was this. Nah, remember y'all said, he looked strong, but remember a lot of folks saying it's dangerous, this and that. I'm glad. So when Haney beat him,
You may feel like it's your
that's
time,
my call, man. That's my
but it's
call.
not your time.
All right. Let's see here. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We got Discord available. X Spaces Tyron. What is up? We talking Kambosos saying he was offered a shot at Mayweather for a comeback fight.
Yo, what's good, Ness?
What up?
Shout out TBV. Hope everyone blessed tuning in. I'm with Benitez, man. I rather would have got like a Tank or a Keith. You gonna come back, or even Manny Pacquiao Part 2, man. I'm not really too much interested in Floyd coming back versus Kambosos. But I really wanted just to get your thoughts on if you've seen the Terrence Crawford clip about him speaking on Spence saying that he won't get in the Hall of Fame. How you
Nah,
feel
I
about
didn't see
that?
it. I didn't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. He was
All
basically
right.
saying, based off his current resume, that he won't get in Hall of Fame. But didn't Chris Algieri just get inducted, or was that like
Yeah, I
just an
doubt Crawford know what he's talking about. I mean, Earl is unified 3 times.
Yeah, and it's like that's arguably your
Best
best
win.
win on record. Yeah, so it's like how you I'm sending you right now while we on. I'm sending it to you through Twitter right now. I just sent it to you, Ness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody don't think Spence is getting a Hall of Fame with his current accolades. It's crazy, but yeah, I just wanted to see if you seen it though. But yeah, I just sent it. Check it out, man, and yeah, speak on. I just wanted to hear your thoughts about it once you see it or whatever. But yeah, that's all I just had, Champ. I appreciate you, man.
All right. All right. Now is the time to call in if you're looking to call and voice your opinion on today's topic. If not, short show, which was just a news update. I guess Floyd ain't moving the needle the way that he used to, or it could be the combination of Floyd and Kambosos not being the guy the public wanted to see Floyd come back versus. But that's kind of probably what the doctor ordered for Floyd. You come back in Australia, big money fight with a guy like Kambosos, and then you can possibly do another more dangerous fight once you're a little bit more active. Yeah, New York Bullet, according to Kambosos, this was real. I'll screen share that information, giving people more time to jump on if they want to voice their opinion on today's subject. If not, it'll be a quick one. We'll wrap it up. This is Kambosos and everything that transpired online. It all originated from a tweet from Hassan, where Hassan was letting the world know that Floyd Schofield, his dad, also said they were offered a fight versus George Kambosos for June, but they said no because, quote unquote, he's not good enough, and
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
they wanted someone in the top 5. So give me a second here. They're saying Discord is out. Let me try and redo that. But yeah, once we reconnect with Discord, hopefully we can get some more callers here and get this thing going. Check. All right, that looks like it is working. So getting back to it. Okay, so now getting back to that screen share. So again, this is a tweet indicating that Schofield was offered the fight. Kambosos comes out and says, bruh, you just making shit up. I actually was offered Floyd Mayweather, not some guy from Prison Break. Hassan says, well, go watch Mill City Live. That's what they said. And George comes back and says, the same guys that said they were poisoned before the Shakur Stevenson fight, that they shit themselves from a few days out. I wouldn't believe a word from them clowns, just clouding off everyone's name, but not even stepped in there with one half decent guy. And then Najee from Cigar Talk says, wait, Mayweather wanted a comeback fight against you, Cambo? And Kambosos says, yes, in Australia, big stadium fight. Then Hitchens even says, champ, don't do that. I know you probably don't fuck with me because I left Mayweather Promotions and me and you could have took over the sport together, but George, my easy work. Let me do what I'm about to do to him because I got something for that ass. So basically, even Hitchens a little bit nervous that Floyd is going to take his big fight before he can even get it. So once again, this is what we're talking about. If you're interested in discussing this topic, Discord available, X Space is available. We got Joe Pilot on the check-in. What up? Joe Pilot. Joe Pilot. Ray, Florida. You. Joe, trying you again.
Yo, you hear me?
We hear you.
Man, Discord, man. We're gonna have to, take Discord into the bathroom or something, man. It's always acting up. But yo, that's crazy. You know what's crazy? My boy Floyd was trying to do the Haney so dirty. He was about to go to Australia and knock out Kambosos just to show Haney that, hey, I can knock this dude out. You 20 years younger and you couldn't knock him out? That's crazy. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because it's just a coincidence that Floyd's trying to fight, the guy Devin got undisputed off, that Devin went 24 grueling rounds in Australia to get undisputed. It's just kind of ironic that Floyd wanted to, allegedly fight him because, Kambosos is a good talker. He makes things up, He makes up fake beef. He makes up fake tea, That's what he does. He just makes stuff up, bro. That's what he gives, like, to just have his name ringing. Poor Hitchens, man. He believed Floyd cares that he left, bro. Floyd seen there was no money in you, Hitchens, bro. He seen there was no bread in you. That's why he cut loose. You thinking, man, Floyd don't care about no Hitchens, bro. He don't even know how to say your name still. He's still calling you Hitchinson. Like, come on, bro. You talking about take over the sport. Like, come on, bro. Put that ego in check, man. At best, you can fight at empty ballroom in Puerto Rico, versus an Australian at best, you dig? But yeah, man, Floyd doing what Floyd does if it's true, but I don't think so, bro. I just don't see Floyd opening that can of worms of fighting a Kambosos, and it's just when you fighting top level boxers, bro. Not a Kambosos per se, but even Campbell, he got that win over Teal, When you're fighting top level boxers and you're older, yeah, Floyd can beat up the regular, boxer on the street, but top level boxers, bro. His mind is going to think something and his body's not going to be able to react because that's what happens when you get older in sports. The game speeds up and your body slows down, and that's when you stop being as effective. So, I think Floyd's pretty smart. He knows boxing, bro. I think this is just Kambosos trying to stir the pot, probably trying to get a little bit more oomph. How is it, Ness, that Frank wanted? He wanted a little bit of oomph. Maybe Kambosos want a little bit of more oomph from Hearn to fight Hitchens because he knows Hitchens need that name. Maybe he's just fishing to see if he can get a little bit of extra, maybe a little $500,000. You dig? So, yeah, that's my call, though. But funny, yeah, Floyd was about to go do to Campbell what Devin couldn't do. He was about to go Australia off a 10-year layoff and knock out Campbell.
Yeah, we don't know if he was going to do nothing.
That's what Floyd
we don't know
was
what
do.
he was going to do. We don't know what he was going to do and what he was capable of doing. We could say he was gonna attempt to get a knockout,
You may feel like it's your time.
but I don't even know the last time Floyd got a knockout. Real quick. Don't forget, we got the PS5 raffle, and I'm bringing it back up because Derek Lincoln just purchased his second raffle ticket. It is a virtual raffle ticket. He just purchased his second one. We got 4 days left, right? Or 3 days. 4 days or 3 days left, and then we'll be picking a lucky winner. So shout out to Derek Lincoln, who just purchased his virtual raffle ticket via Zelle. You could do the same. $25 gets you a virtual raffle ticket via Zelle or Cash App. Yes, sir. We got Tip Bellis.
Yo. Yeah, man. Yeah, nasty work, man. Nasty work. Richardson Hitchens is complaining about Floyd Mayweather fighting George Kambosos. Like, yo, man, you got callers calling in getting mad at Floyd for Floyd wanting to come back and fight Kambosos, which I don't even give a fuck about. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that fight. Nobody's gonna get up for Floyd and Kambosos. It's like how nobody's gonna get up for Kambosos versus Hitchens. And Hitchens is sitting here on Twitter crying to Floyd about taking this fight with Kambosos. Like, bro, do better. Like, you a world champion and you talking about fighting George Kambosos, bro. Like, disgusting, man. It's disgusting. I don't get these dudes, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I would, just for the fuck of it, I would have loved to see Floyd Mayweather go over to Australia and beat the shit out Devin Haney best win so we could kill all that, oh, he was the youngest champion to undisputed at the age of 23 bullshit. Because we all
Can't
know
take that
George
away.
Kambosos ain't it. It ain't it. It don't matter if he undisputed. The dude wasn't it. So it throws all that shit out the window about this Hall of Fame resume. Level of competition matters. You know what I'm saying? If Richardson Hitchens was a true champion, he would go fight Subriel Matias, respectfully. Former champ, fight the dude. He lost to the dude you beat the belt for. He's back in the number
Former
one spot.
champ lost his
Fight
belt
him.
twice. Somehow
Fight
that
him.
defines something.
Fight
he
him.
lost his belt twice.
Hey, don't we praise Floyd off being the guy to beat the most world champions? I guess Richardson Hitchens don't want to be great, man. You know what I'm saying? Then on another note, man, this man Terrence Crawford, bro, I swear, like, this dude lives in a world of delusion. Yo, the dude just finds ways to, like, shit on himself. Now Earl ain't a potential Hall of Famer. What does that say about your resume, bud? Bud Crawford just told us that he doesn't have a win that can solidify him as a Hall of Famer. That's basically what Bud Crawford just told us. So Bud Crawford doesn't even have a Hall of Fame worthy resume. He shouldn't even get into the Hall of Fame. I'm just going off what he said.
He's just making y'all Earl fans mad.
Who is y'all Earl fans? I ain't an Earl fan, man. He ain't making me mad. He can't make me mad with that statement. I'm getting joy from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep talking delusion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your best win. You're undermining your best win. Like, this dude, man, I tell you, bro. It's hilarious. But all right, man.
All right.
You may feel like it's your time.
Nike Hendricks.
But it's not your time.
You got me.
I got you.
Man, shouts out to you, Ness, man. I was gonna chill, man, till I heard the last caller before Tip. And then Tip, man, just started going crazy. He had a good call in the beginning. At the end, he sounded delusional. All right, the first caller, I knew somebody was gonna call in and talk about Devin. That's crazy. You link Floyd Kambosos Devin. What the fuck, bruh? Oh, he's gonna show Devin he can knock him out. The guy he became undisputed against. Keywords. Undisputed against. Some Floyd never did. TBE still never was undisputed. Supposed to fought for it, but whatever happened with that shit with the belt, He never was undisputed in the 4-belt era. Okay, so he just hating the hate on that. Just hate the hate Devin. His whole call was the hate Devin. And Tip, you can't get mad at Crawford. I mean, it's logic. He's kind of right. You fought in one division. He ain't never say Earl was a bad fighter, Earl not a good fighter. He just said Hall of Fame. Now, when it comes to Hall of Fame, your standards got to be high, like Crawford's is, man. Like, we can't be putting just everybody in this Hall of Fame, man. The Hall of Fame is the best of the best. I mean, yeah, Earl's Floyd words, hell of a fighter. Three-time champ at 147. Cool, but that's one division he fought in his whole career. He got probably one fight at 54 or something because he fought at what, like 40, 48 or some shit, or 49. I don't know. It's something like that. But the nigga, one division champ, hell of a fighter. But Crawford, what, five? Five division champ? 2-time undisputed? You can never argue with that resume. Hall of Famer, walking Hall of Famer, retire right now, Hall of Famer. Like, come on now, it's obvious, man. I'm gonna let it ride now, man. I'm gonna let y'all come back in. I know Tip, I know you're gonna come back, so I'm gonna hear what you gotta say, and then I'm gonna go watch OKC with Memphis ass. Shouts out to OKC, even though I'm from the A, but they number one with SGA. That's my call.
All right, champ. Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Niggas been knew Crawford was a capping ass nigga, man. Like, come on, man. I don't even know why niggas still listen to that nigga. Nigga lied when he said he got 10 million for Black Prime, capping ass nigga. That nigga been capping, bro. So if he do you think it's harder to stay in the division or move up?
I mean, it's obviously harder to keep making weight.
So if it's harder to stay in the division, and plus the reason he did move up because he did have derailed his career with injuries and shit outside the ring. But it's harder to make the same weight, bro. So him staying in the division with new niggas coming up, he got a new mandatories. I like Ugas that beat Pacquiao out of nowhere, so he had to face him. That nigga came out of nowhere. Like, come on, man. So Crawford been capping, bro. But I had found a Keith Thurman clip that said he was offered the Crawford fight before the Pacquiao fight. And that nigga took the Pacquiao. So is that a duck? Because y'all niggas keep saying he was ducking Crawford. He could have had the Crawford. So what happened? So who you gonna take, Crawford or Pacquiao? If you wanted the Crawford fight so bad. So now who ducked? But y'all been saying Crawford ducked. That's what I be saying, bro. Niggas just be talking, man. Nigga just now you look stupid. So stop saying he ain't never got the Crawford and niggas was ducking him. He had the Crawford fight right there. And he didn't want it. Shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, all these niggas be capping, bro. I'm out big time boxing Detroit.
So let me get this clear. He was supposed to take the Crawford fight over the Pacquiao fight.
But was y'all saying he was ducking?
No, but that's what you're saying. I just want to make sure.
I'm just saying, y'all
I just want to make sure. I want to
right?
make sure how big time boxing Detroit do shit. They take the small fight over the big fight.
You said what?
Huh?
That Pacquiao fight was only for a belt, bro.
What was the bigger fight, Pacquiao or Crawford?
Both of them. What you mean?
The word bigger represents
So
one
wait.
being better
I
than
bet
the
he would
other.
wish he took that Crawford fight than that Pacquiao.
It ain't about what he wish. Is question is simple.
Hey, I bet
Which one is bigger?
Hey, okay. I wish he would have took that Crawford fight.
No. Your refusal
Pacquiao was
to
gonna beat.
answer says
He
it
thought
all.
Pacquiao was gonna be
Your
easy.
refusal to answer speaks
What I got
volumes.
an answer for? I'm
You
saying
don't.
he picked the wrong choice.
You
All
may feel
right.
like it's your time,
He picked the
but it's
wrong
not your
choice,
time.
right?
Tip counter.
Yeah, man. Big delusional box in Detroit. Yeah, yeah. Niggas think you supposed to take the Bud fight over the Pacquiao fight. You know, when when Bud ain't even got a Hall of Fame win on his resume. I mean, the nigga just told us. The nigga just told us he ain't got a Hall of Fame win on his resume. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that how Mr. Perfect be talking? Yeah, he ain't got a Hall of Fame win on his resume. Like all that yelling and shit. Like this nigga so damn delusional. Go back and listen to the conversation that you know what I'm saying, that's been out for years, where, you know what I'm saying, they tell you that Keith Thurman tells you they came to me during the time I had the Pacquiao fight on the table. We wasn't gonna make the fight happen because I already got the Pacquiao fight. And then if you go look at it, there's another video with Bomac, and then this one is in the tuck. This video is in the tuck. I can go find it if I want to and bring it here easy. I got it saved on my YouTube. Bomac is talking about, yeah, Keith Thurman, you know, his people called us, you know what I'm saying, and you know, they wanted to make the fight with us. You know what I'm saying? I think this is around the time after he lost to Manny Pacquiao. And you know, we we they we turned the fight down. You know what I'm saying? Because allegedly Thurman asked for 10 mil, and you know what I'm saying? Thurman asked for 10 mil, and then you know what I'm saying, when Bomac and them is pressed on, well, did you counter offer? They said no, we ain't counter offer. No, we ain't counter offer. Even though we all know in negotiations you got to start high, you know, to meet a price point. You know what I'm saying? They didn't counter offer. Not only that, they said, "Oh no, we don't need Keith Thurman anymore." Like y'all never hear Bomac reaction. Like the last time he was on the show when I asked him about Keith Thurman. Like, come on, bruh. Like, yo, this nigga Mr. Perfect is he's like delusional. Like your man not even a Hall of Famer. We heard it from Bud himself. Like the nigga washed up this alleged, you know what I'm saying, this alleged Hall of Famer that's in your eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? I told you Earl wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Now Bud telling the world. You know what I'm saying? Earl wasn't like that. The nigga ain't Hall of Fame worthy. You know what I'm saying? Big time boxing Detroit shit, man. Niggas just ain't worthy, man. It just ain't worthy. This is nasty, bro. This is nasty, man. Like, hey, that nigga Earl need to come back. That nigga need to do something, man. Because clearly he got to find a way to solidify his Hall of Fame career that was just never there, according to Bud, man. And you know what I'm saying? Bud delusional too. Because why would you even say that, bro? Bud not getting into the Hall of Fame, man. You know what I'm saying? These dudes got weak resumes.
You
You
may
know,
feel
and
like
Bud
it's
just
your
proved it.
time,
He got a weak resume.
but it's not your
Bro,
time.
why be a hater, man? Two-time
I'm not being a
undisputed.
hater.
Why be a hater? That's the bell, man. Big time boxing, DC. Big time boxing, DC and Maryland. Tip out. You know what I'm saying? But that's some hater shit to say Bud ain't getting into the Hall of Fame. Like, you crazy, man. You crazy. Ken Trail with the 5-pounder in the UK. He says, I don't think high enough for Floyd to steal his fight. This man would sell his soul for a little attention. It's really pathetic. Right off to the sunset. Damn, champ. Why you being so brutal? Why you being so brutal, man? Why you being so brutal? Damn, Top Rank signed the woman? What the fuck? Whoop-de-whoop. Perla Baldula. Bazaldula. 19-year-old, 1-0, 1 KO, junior bantamweight from Los Angeles, California. California. I never heard of her, man. Anybody heard of her in the Emmys? Yeah, I heard of her through the Emmys. Screen sharing right now. That's her right there. Perla. Got the little vaquero hat on. All right. Let me know if y'all heard of her. We going to Ray, Florida. DJ Double D, $2. It's Earl Spence. This generation's David Reed. I don't even know who David Reed is.
Yo,
You.
what's going on, bro?
Street.
This is gonna be an exhibition or an actual fight? It's for that Kambosos and Floyd.
Kambosos didn't say, but from everything he was saying, is a regular fight so far.
A regular fight? Yeah, man. I don't know. Sometimes these callers be smart. Sometimes they be slow. I mean, it's clear what Floyd's going by his alias, Money May. He's seen, what was the stadium amount over there when he fought Wiley?
Oh man, I would have to look up that attendance. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was packed, correct? So I mean, come on now. He's just trying to get a little bag. I much rather prefer. I mean, he saw Kambosos, gassing out later in the rounds against Wiley. He came out phenomenal. I thought he was gonna stop him in 3 the way Kambosos came out. But yeah, man. If anything, I'd much rather see Floyd or Spence. I mean, everybody's saying Earl washed. Everybody that tries to match up Earl with anybody in 54s, like, for what? Earl's washed. I mean, hey, so send them both off in the sunset and let both of them get a bag. Because you motherfuckers gonna tune into that. Despite all the Earl hating and shit, just because he did lose to a future Hall of Famer in Bud Crawford. I don't know how dudes just freaking past that neither. Yeah, he had to up his resume a lot later in his career. But I mean, shit, we see how Top Rank pushes some of these fighters. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. If it is a real fight, fuck it. Fuck Kambosos, go ahead and take on Earl. We were kind of asking for that prior, when Earl was king of the 47-pound division. So, it only makes sense. Because, like I said, all y'all diminish Earl just because he lost to Bud. Despite, he did get fucked up in them accidents, man. That's some badass shit. He's blessed to be here today, But, yeah, man, that's all I got. I'll send y'all some. Y'all know you hear me hitting the bag. I'll send y'all some film tomorrow. Y'all have a good night, bro.
All right, Cliff, Connecticut. Cliff, Connecticut. Yo, Cliff. Spider Rico.
What's up, God?
What up?
I went back and I listened to my call. I see why y'all be calling me crazy. I really mean what I say, though. I think y'all blind sometimes. George Floyd. Floyd George. It's going to be a reverse of what happened. Okay, the March 22nd. I figured it out. I'm going to go to Atlantic City and I'm going to step on him. He's a C-plus fighter. We're going to march on him. That's what's the significance. I told y'all, I said, what does this mean? It's going to happen. Most definitely. Floyd George is for Floyd. It's for George Floyd. It's going to be a reverse beatdown. Floyd Mayweather he's going to knock him out. And the other significance is going to be that he's going to prove that he's better than Tio. He better than Devin Haney. He better than the old generation. He better than the new generation. And I even think he's listening right now. You was listening to me, wasn't you? Well, after this one, I really respect you. And I'll watch a fight in honor of you. And I hope you do your thing. And rest in peace to George Floyd.
Is that it? I think that's it, y'all. He left like on that note. All right. H-Town, what up?
Yo, you hear me this?
Yes, sir.
H-Town, baby. You see Spider Rico? That's what happens when you let one black guy grow up with nothing but white folk out there in Oregon. Um, well, hey, let's do this, man. Let's watch George v. Floyd. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be hilarious. Then we could see Kambosos with the best resume in boxing. He'd have Tio. He'd have Devin, Loma, Floyd. Who else had Maxie? Man, it's a nice resume right there, man. I mean, he can't win them all, but I mean, you're gonna say Kambosos was the guy in this generation that fought everybody. Hell, well, hey, maybe Tank will finally want to fight him afterwards. You know, Tank will be like, "Oh, now it's my turn." He beat Floyd. Now I knocked him out. Then we can hear all the Tank guys going crazy about, "Oh, he knocked him out after he beat Floyd, man. That means the Tank's TBE." You know, we'll just ignore that Floyd's 50. You know, we'll do that. Because the win's the win, ain't it, Ness? But man, this is silly, man. I don't know who likes more the sound of their name being said, TYP or Floyd, man. One of them two, man. They guys are special. I'm out.
All right. Last call for the callers. Last call for the callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. We talking the return of Floyd Money Mayweather. According to George Kambosos, he was offered the Floyd Money Mayweather return fight, and it's more real than you think because Hitchens came out tagging Floyd, asking him not to do it. Cali Factor in the 619 $5. Tip needs to stay off the drugs, but is a Hall of Famer for sure. Two-time undisputed champion means something. Stop hating, Tip. Crying out loud emoji. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. That's GTO, Instagram and Twitter. We at 238,973 subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It's going to help with the visibility. It'll help to get more callers on the next episode, future episodes. Remember that you can request topic suggestions in our Discord. We're doing last call for callers. Now is the time if you're looking to voice your opinion on TBV. If not, we're back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace. Oh, let me double check these super chats, make sure. Yep, looks like I got to everything. Yep, peace. Next time.